Welcome to When Creativity Knocks. And today we have one of our all-star favorites, Judi Watanabe, with her new card making book called The Complete Photo Guide to Card Making. Judi, tell us a little bit about this fabulous new book.
Oh, it was so much fun to put together. You know, I love making cards, I love paper crafting, and what I wanted to do was put together a book that you can be a beginner, you can be an advanced card maker, and you can get something out of it from things that are incredibly simple, like this really elegant card, to something that's really colorful and fun and whimsical.
So you're going to show us two right out of the pages of the book today.
Absolutely.
But I do have to say, I did get a sneak peek of all the cards before the book was made.
And what'd you think?
I love them. She has so many fabulous ideas. And you know, the thing that is just so much endearing was the little one the card made with the little dried peas and beans. I was just like, oh, that's so fun. It's so like vintagey. So you'll find something for everybody in this book.
Great. I'm glad you think so, Anna. That means a lot to me.
I know so. So what are you going to show us today?
Okay, so I'm going to show you this card today. This is my Simply Elegant card. It's one of the cards that when I was showing different people before I had finished the book, I was showing them different cards. And this is one card. Everybody said, oh, wow, that is really nice.
It is beautiful.
So I'm going to show you how easy it is to put together.
It's simply beautiful.
Thank you. So I took my card here, and the first thing that I did is I rubber stamped it. Now in this card I had something that had some swirls in it. I've got this peacock feather just to kind of mix it up a little so you can see that it just, any kind of swirl works great. And then what you do is you stamp the image. So we're going to ink this up and stamp it. And I stamp on the bottom right corner.
Okay.
And then again on the upper left corner.
Okay. Oh, that couldn't be any easier.
Isn't that great? And then let's cover up our ink pad so we don't get ink all over the place. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this ribbon. So I'm going to take a little bit of double-sided tape. Okay. And I just lay a strip of it down approximately where I want the ribbon to go, right here. So I'm going to, on the back side, just a smidge.
And that's a super great tip because I would try to tie it on and it'd be slipping all over
It slides all over the place, and that's a little bit of a problem. So, and then you kind of want this about in the center.
Okay.
So just like that. And then just lay it in here, right on that double-sided tape. Flip it over and come in. Now, I don't know if you know how to tie a square knot.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
sort of.
It's a Girl Scout. It was a Girl Scout thing I learned. My right end over the left, and you tuck it under, pull it tight, and then I actually need another finger here. So if you can put your finger in there, and then left over right, tuck it under, pull it tight, and now you have this nice little square knot.
Look how
and then you just take your scissors and you just snip it. So I just kind of cut this with a little bit of an angle and another angle, like so. Make sure your scissors are sharp.
That is now it's so pretty because it'd be a wonderful thank you note, great for weddings, and it's something that you could just make a whole batch of them.
Really fast.
Yes.
Really, really fast. You see, we just did it in a couple of minutes.
So we're going to show you one more card from the book when we come back. The next card has some really cute little birdies on it.
Oh, I have to tell you the story about the little birds. This is my big sister, this is my middle sister, and this is me.
Oh, you're the baby too.
I'm the baby sister. And the reason why I drew it this way with me in the center is because when Mom and Dad would take us on a trip, then I always had to sit in the back seat in the middle.
In the middle.
And my big sister and my middle sister would squish me, and I'm sitting there like this and not very happy. So that is me in the center.
That is very well portrayed. Now that you've told the story, thank you for sharing.
So the way that I make this card is also fun. So what I do is I start out with a white card.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use some ink pads. Now this ink pad is from Marvy. It's a blank pad, and I inked it myself.
Okay.
And I inked it with different colors here. And so I've got kind of a turquoise color and a little bit of yellow in the center. And I want to spin my flower around.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
So that I end up with kind of a rainbow.
Oh, that's really pretty.
So I spin it around again. And what you're going to do is stamp this in multiple. You're going to stamp this a multiple of times so that you have a nice coverage of the color. And you notice that I'm stamping off the edges of the card and kind of in the center. And I'm also stamping it in like a checkerboard pattern.
Oh, okay.
And this kind of gives this nice fill-in so that it looks like it's printed paper.
Okay.
It doesn't look like something that I've hand-stamped. And then I ink up with the second color. So I have the red, or the kind of a magenta color.
And does it matter if it overlaps the other flower that you just did?
No, as a matter of fact, it's kind of nice when you do that.
Oh, I see what
happens.
happens.
You end up getting some multiple colorations here.
It's really very pretty.
And you just kind of fill in. You fill in all that white space with color. Again, hanging off the edges of the card. It's not too square looking, so you don't feel like... sometimes when I'm stamping, it looks like I've got like a tic-tac-toe on there. And if I fill in all of this white space, it loses that tic-tac-toe effect.
It really does.
Oh, and another thing you can do is stamp the extra ink off, and it gives it kind of this pastel. I'm going to stamp this on the paper here. See how that kind of fills in all of that white space.
Wow.
Now,
so easy too.
Isn't that easy?
Really easy to do.
So the next thing is I have this postcard here. And what I'm going to do is use the postcard to stamp my little... This time I've got the big bird.
Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be you.
Oh, okay. That could be me. Now that I've grown up and I'm an adult, I'm the big bird. And I want to stamp him on one side of my card. So I'm going to use some black ink.
And you said you're using a glossy cardstock.
Glossy cardstock. I'm going to turn it sideways.
Okay.
And just kind of stamp him in the center. So even pressure, no rocking. And look, nice perfect image.
It looks awesome.
And then I'm going to stamp thank you. So we have this little thank you here, right above his head.
Wow, it's spectacular.
The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crop it.
Okay.
So I just take my ruler and my cutting knife.
Okay.
And I'm going to cut off the extra. Let's cover up the ink pad so I don't get too inky. So I lay my ruler over the top and just line it up. See, there's little lines here.
It's kind of like a tiny mini quilting ruler.
Oh yeah, that would work.
But no, I love this little size.
And this has a steel edge on here, so if I cut with the knife,
cool.
Then I'm not going to cut into the ruler itself. Sometimes you have to make a couple cuts to make sure that you've kind of cut through that cardstock. Hello, how many times do I have to do this?
Sharp blade always helps.
Okay. And now you can see I've cut my card. And then this gets mounted with a little bit of double-sided tape. You just kind of take this, roll it out, and then I lift up another bit here, like so, and lift up, and then attach that to my card.
Wow, look how fun that is.
See how fast that went?
That was really, really fast. Judi, thank you for sharing 2 fabulous projects from your book. This is really a great project, And can we buy this book at judikins.com?
You can buy it at judikins.com. You could also buy it through Amazon.
Okay.
And you should check out your local bookstore and maybe craft store and independent retailer.
We sure hope you've been enjoying our All-Star Designers Winter Series.
We hope you've enjoyed the rainbow of ideas we've shared with you from here live at the CHA Mega Show.
And please follow us on all social media.
And don't forget to go to our website and fill out the entry form, and then you'll be eligible to win one of the huge prize boxes full of amazing products from all of our series sponsors.